get a couple things knocked out on the Honda today, so we can get closer to hopefully making this thing run. We got a couple parts in. Mainly, the main thing I've been waiting on is this dowel pin and O-ring that goes under one of the cam caps in the middle that everybody forgets. So I've been waiting on that before I could put my new cam cap bolt hardware in, and this little eBay no-name dress-up kit. Well, it's not no-name, it's RTD motoring. So we're gonna go ahead and get that knocked out. I'm gonna go ahead and try to port the stock oil pump. I was under the impression that it was ported, but as I'm looking at it, you can definitely tell that it hasn't been. Let's see if I can get this on camera. If it was ported, you could see in there that would be bigger, and you could see like the grinds and stuff like that from when people poured it on that, and I think also on this one, this hole too. Also need to take this off and shim that. So we're going to try to get that knocked out, and then if I get this knocked out, then I can put the ATI race damper on there, the new timing belt, and this isn't really mandatory to run with the ATI damper. Some people do, some people don't, but I'm gonna run it. It is the Speed Factory B Series billet timing pointer, and it just goes on, mounts on the motor, and then because of the way these dampers are, it kind of covers up the factory timing mark. So this will just go on the motor and kind of sit something like that. Not mandatory, just something I thought was cool. Depending on how all that goes and setting the timing and whatnot, I'm gonna put some oil in it, turn it over, put it at top dead center, set the timing, try to verify that the cams were degreed. I was told that they were, and I'm pretty sure they were twice, but I just want to double check that. And basically how I'm gonna do that is turn the motor over by hand and hope nothing touches, because I don't have the $500 cam degree tool. So after all that, you may go ahead, since I can go ahead and put the oil pump and everything back on, I can put the wheels back on and let it down on the ground, and then jack the back up and put those new pads and rotors on, the Brembo ones that I ordered. But since the last video, nothing really new has changed. I got the LSVtec solenoid cover just to, you know, kind of dress it up, make it look a little better in there, and then Speed Factory 4-bar map sensor. Got that hooked up. So we still got a bunch of parts we're waiting on to actually get this thing up and running. Like I stated in the last video, I'm still waiting on the Hall sensor or Hall connector from T1, and I need to wire up so I can hook up the cam trigger right here. Still need coolant lines, running one from here to the throttle body, one from the throttle body to the idle air control valve, which I don't really have to do, but I guess it helps with cold starts. One thing I want to say is that I've been out of the Honda game for probably almost a decade, so if you're watching these videos and I'm either doing something wrong or there's a better way to do something or whatever, feel free to comment down below and let me know, because I've been really out of the loop. So I'm kind of relearning everything. And not only that, this is my first turbo Honda. I've had plenty of Hondas and forced induction cars, but this is my first turbo Honda, and honestly I didn't have it that long originally, so I didn't really learn it, the ins and outs, like I should have. So now I'm relearning everything and learning what I didn't know before. So other than that, still need to do the fuel system. I'm not really sure whether or not I want to do just redo the fuel system and how it's supposed to be and be done with it, or just try to see if I can get the current one running. Fuel filter up here looked good. I haven't really checked the tank. I'm sure the gas in there is no good. It's Q16, which definitely doesn't last that long. But we may try to go ahead and run some fresh race gas through there a couple times, clean the injectors and whatnot, and see how it does. I'm also still waiting on the, well, I haven't even ordered it yet, the K-tuned clutch slave cylinder that I need so I can get the downpipe where it needs to go. But other than that, there's just a bunch of little stuff, and that's it. Coolant reservoir overflow, suspension. Again, some of these things, like I stated in the last video, I'm not doing right now. I'll do later after the move, when I have the shop and whatnot, and the lift and everything. Most of the stuff I'm doing right now is just to get it running so I can get it up out of here, get it onto a trailer or whatever, or possibly even drive it there. I'm only moving about 45 minutes away, so for now, let's just get started on what we can do and then go from there. If you're wondering why I don't change these 3 screws right here, these I had to make a little bit shorter because I had to rethread a lot of these, and I guess I didn't do these 3 right, so I can't get a full-length screw all the way down in there. So these I'm not going to change, and I'll just keep those in there. They work, they tight and torque down. So I'm not even sure how these work, or how, I guess one of these things go in there and hold it down. I'm assuming a screw or something goes in there. And these, I'm assuming, yeah, I don't know, we'll figure it out in a little bit. So let's get all this tightened down and torqued down. I'm just gonna snug these down with this. I'm not actually torquing them down, and it's on a pretty low setting. So we're going to torque them down. If you're wondering, all the 12 mil bolts get torqued down to 20. These 4 10 mils get torqued down to 7. Same with these, which I may or may not replace these. If I have some, I might. If not, I won't worry about it. And they go in order 1, 2, if I remember correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some to that effect. You just don't want to torque them all down right next to each other. Really, yeah, I'm probably gonna do something different with that, or I'll just leave it and just put the turbo guard on there. I don't like how that is. So, how do these things go? That's one thing about eBay stuff. You get what you pay for sometimes. It's not like they don't have brand name stuff on eBay. I got a lot of stuff on eBay. I think everything I bought for this car that didn't come with it I got on eBay. Aside from things that you just can't get on eBay, like the full race manifold, stuff like that. But I mean, everything, Speed Factory's on there, Real Street's on there, Mishimoto's on there, of course. Password JDM, or actually I think I got that from their site. So these aren't perfect, and I'm probably gonna have to replace a couple of these when I take them off, put them on a couple times. But hey, looks good for now. It'll do. Now that's done, let's move on to oil pump. Alright, so I had to go run to the store and get some tools and supplies to do this, but got my little hex key here. This is by no means a tutorial on how to do this. I'm just doing it the way I know how, or how I've been shown, and that's it. I'm probably going to do this completely wrong and end up messing it up and having to go buy one. So definitely don't take what I say or do as the end all be all on how to do this. So I'm gonna get these two plugs out so I can port and shim this oil pump. Alright, so we got it shimmed out. Mainly just this part right here. What I did was took a 5/8 drill bit, ran it down through there. Actually kind of went a little too far, but I'll smooth all that out down there anyway. And I ran it through here to widen this out a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is smooth out all these hard edges. This one right here, the one going down into there, and all of this right here. It's all hard edges. You want that to be smooth and flow real good. So I might widen this up too, I don't know. It's just, oh no, that's good. Might just smooth it out a little bit. That's where the pickup tube goes. So pickup tube goes right there. I might just leave that alone, but just smooth all this out. Or not this, I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my knockoff Dremel and knock that out. And this is the end result. Smooth all that out in there. And around here, rounded it off. That's pretty much it. Next thing I do is find a shim or something that'll work as a shim in here, and we're done. Alright, got the oil pump shimmed and cleaned up, and all the plugs bolted back in there, ready to go. Now it's time for the fun part of putting everything back together and putting the timing belt on and the crank pulley. When I might not even have time, I have to go to work here soon. Yep, out of time. But I'll be off for the next couple days, so I'll be able to mess with it some more. So, catch you guys in the next one.